let's talk about the Fazbear Frights. They're referred to multiple times as a failed cash grab, and I can see why some people might think that. I mean, we've gone from people being stuffed inside robots to robots being stuffed inside people. Yeah, I'm talking about that one Springtrap one. Y'all know it. For those of you who might not know it, 1, buy the books. 2, if you don't want to buy the books, I didn't buy the books, go watch Daco's recaps about them. These books are a collaborative effort by Scott Cawthon and Carly Ann West. Each book contains 3 short stories and an epilogue. Think of it as Goosebumps, but with a robotic twist. Not all the stories in the series follow this pattern, but a lot do. Contrary to some negative press, these stories tackle some very real and serious topics, like eating disorders, suicide, loss of a loved one, cancer, and so much more. If you're dealing with any of these issues, please seek help. Talk to friends, family, a therapist, someone you trust. Remember that you are not alone. My heart goes out to all of you. Let's shift our focus to Eleanor for a second. Eleanor debuts in the second part of Book 1, titled To Be Beautiful. In this book, we meet Sarah, our teenage protagonist, and Eleanor, a seemingly beautiful robot, as our antagonist. Sarah's obsession with her appearance sets the stage for the book. One day, she finds a female model-esque animatronic in the dumpster, brings her home. The animatronic introduces herself as Eleanor and offers Sarah a wish as a token of her gratitude. Naturally, Sarah wishes to be beautiful. Eleanor gives her a necklace that she must never, ever, ever, ever take off, sings her to sleep, and over the course of about a week, Sarah becomes beautiful.
When she woke up, she looked beautiful. But on the inside,
At the end of the book, it is revealed that Eleanor has cruelly murdered Sarah to assume her identity, and that's just where the story ends, like nothing else. She turns Sarah into literal trash before waltzing off looking like Sarah. But if the story were just that, this video wouldn't have existed. Eleanor then goes on to play a significant role in the epilogues, where she is unveiled as the main antagonist behind most of the events in all the books. It's like 48 books. She has a busy schedule. So why are people so upset? It all boils down to her motivations. In the books, she's described as kind of a creature who feeds off pain, similar to Shadow Bonnie from FNAF AR. This gives her zero personality or motivation beyond surviving. However, I believe this lack of depth is intentional. It serves a purpose. It's no surprise that Eleanor parallels Circus Baby, and by extension, Elizabeth Afton. I mean, look at that design! In these books, 3 powers are established: Agony, Remnant, and Love. Afton and his followers pursue Remnant as a nearly limitless energy source. Meanwhile, characters like Jake and others who align more good on the charts use the power of love, friendship, and other positive emotions. But Elizabeth and Eleanor? They were introduced as major characters alongside the theme of agony. Rune points out that Mixes and the Mimic aren't even on the same team, with Mixes locking away the Mimic and Eleanor abandoning the Afton amalgamation when things go south in the books. There's popular fan theory that Baby is the Mimic because Elizabeth loves playing pretend and, mimicking people. Along with that, the character models are uncannily similar. Although the books themselves may not be considered canon, the themes within them are. Scott himself confirmed this in his Twitter post. So I believe that the books in Eleanor are more important than people might think. They introduce new themes, concepts, and an antagonist who's willing to do far worse things to achieve her goals. I mean, goddamn! But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Hope you enjoyed this in-depth analysis and discussion. If you have any thoughts, theories, or questions of your own, please feel free to share them in the comments below. Your insights and perspectives are always welcome. Thanks for watching!